तहरा लोगन के समक्ष आज तहरा लोगन से खुल के बात करें और दिल के दिल से दिल तक पहुँचावे के कोशिश करम। आज के हमनी के फिर से उहे कहानी बा जौन काल रहे वो काल वाला कहानी फिर से हम पढ़े जानी। तो आज मात्र आधे घंटे पढ़े कहे से कि हम आधा घंटा लेट आए बनी। तो मोटरसाइकिल स्टार्ट कर दी अब बस दौड़ी के बाद। तो हम आज बानी 24 पेज नंबर पे और जहाँ दिल मिलेला उहमें दिलबर मिलेला। इसे कहता नहीं एज आई फॉलोड फ्लनी flyn flyn flying through the crowd room, sneaking past people, trying my best not to bump into them. Bump means लुढ़क जाना या फिर not to bump. I think we must to write that particular word. What is bump mean? So we got our new word very quickly, very easily, very soon. 14 का वर्ड है BUMP, bump. Pump and bump into them. I could hear the different conversation being said as I walked past. The glares I had get from some of the girls and walking past people kissing on the couch. Huh? Okay. Oh my god, you decided to come? I hear a high pitched voice breaking through the loud music, roaring through the main room of the common house. It looked so different, compressed compared to only hour ago when I was walking back from classes. The couch were moved around, so there was more space to for people to dance, but still set up to allow people to mingle. What is mingle? And chat between themselves. There were no big lights, just dim light ones. And of course, the party lights beaming through. Beaming, beaming, beaming though. Considering this is the first party I have ever been to, I am really quite enjoying it. But maybe the drinks are helping me calm my nerves and give me a bit of liquid coverage. Wham, 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 wham. अरे भाई खतरनाक है भाई. The vibe in the room was amazing. You could hear a mix of people chattering away, singing and laughing. I felt really happy in this moment. Wow. What the happiness is this? Something I haven't really felt all my life. I am so glad you decided to join us. I see Tilly speaks again as we reach all the girls. They all welcome me with a warm smile and Tilly give me a hug. Each of them with a drink in their hands. Tilly. Now, yeah, we meet. Felt like I was missing out on all the fun. I say, taking another small sip from my drink. दारू पियेंगे लग रहा है ऐसा कर रहा है. And that's exactly why I said we should go have some fun. Flanny chimes in as he stands next to me and Adira. His eyes looked around at the group, attempting to see what we should do. Wow. I think we should dance. Let's lose a little bit. Frankie suggests as she smiles with a beaming bright grin. Wow, what the English, wow. And just like Fleming, her eyes were looking. I agree. Adhira. थोड़ा सा पानी पीना पड़ेगा. Spokes. Adira spoke, taking another drink from her red cap. But we all need to finish our drinks first and then grab another one before we hit the dance floor. Disco Divane. I agree. Okay, everyone finish your drinks. Tilly agreed to Adira and started chugging chugging her last bit of alcohol in her drink, and everyone else followed. सब पीना चाहते भाई. I didn't want to be the only one not finishing my drink, and so I did. I bring my lips up to my red cups and let the liquid pour down my throats with a little burning sensations. जैसे क्रिकट क्रिकट following a stretch after. All right, a hot water I'm going to drink. Mm. बाप रे बाप, गर्म लग गया. देव जर क्या. After a little, oh sorry. All right, let's go quickly, grab another drink and head out. Odida spokes and led the way through the crowd. She took hands with Tilly. Tilly took hands with Franking. Franking took hands with me, and I took hands with Flanny. Making sure we all don't let go or we will get stuck in the crowd. The instantly, oh sorry, instant intensity, okay. The intensity of the crowd had definitely built up since I arrived. The crowd going with the music, we made it to the drinking table and all made ourselves a drink and then headed towards the dance floor. Disco Divanem. हमारे We held each other's hands again, making sure we didn't let go and moved through the busy dance crowd. We found space in the middle of the floor, dancing bodies everywhere, the smell of alcohol filled with the warm air filled the room. A couple minutes passed by all of together dancing and singing with the songs that played though the disc because Frankie and Adira started dancing together. Wow! And I spotted Tilly who was dancing with a boy. She looked happy. Okay. He's her right. That's all right. Her eyes met me and I gave her a warm smile. She returned a smile and followed my by a friendly wink. And then her eye looked at Flanny and back to me. I think she was hinting at something. Wow. A warm feeling in my chest arrived as I looked next to me. Oh, should I say looked up to who was next to me? Flanny was so tall, he shot off towards over everyone dancing. His body was facing me and slightly dancing to the beat of the music. I looked up at him, but he was already looking at me, a small smirk in the corner of his mouth. Like this. His hair was lightly moving with his मोमेंट्स। मेरा तो मुड़िए नहीं हिलता है बे। मेरा केसवे नहीं हिलता है, पकड़ के बैठा है सबसे। His eyes pursing at me. Pursing means निगाहें जमा के रखना. You have fun yet? He asked, looking down at me. His body changing closer. It's hard not to fumble my words when he looks like that. I'm not used to boys trying to walk me, talk me. I mean, hell, I'm not used to boys in general. But before I could answer, my eyes spot something that catches my catches my eyes behind Flanny. Wow, what a difficult English. It was him. Oh my God! He sat there confidently, comfortably on the couch. His legs spread out and his arms open on the back with his red cup. Oh my God, so the red cup is this in his right hand. He wore what looked to me dark green cargo pants with a gold and black belt and a box oversized black shirt. I could tell he was angry. His eyebrows were knit together and his eyes glaring at me, not looking at anything else but me. It's like his eyes were looking right down me. That's when I noticed he had two girls sitting beside him. Oh my God, you are in something. Bam, bam, bam. One, one on each side of him. A blonde and bunted, wearing very tight clothes and touching all over him, trying to get his attention or a glimpse of anything from him. They had their hands on his chest, trying to talk him. Wow, what the party is this? Flirtlessly, F-L-I-R, flirtatiously, flirtingly, flirtness हो गया यहाँ पे, flirtatiously, touching his skin and laugh. Hello, anyone there? Shit. Sorry, I was away in a dream. I say, shaking my head, acting like I was trying to get out of it. I take my eye off him and look back at Fanny. What did you ask again? I felt bad for asking, but I honestly did zone out. And that's my answer right there. He laughed before he spoke again. You were not having enough fun. He spoke and he moved even closer to me. His hands went around my lower back and he continued to dance with the music. When his finger touches my skin, it caught me completely off guard. Sent a sling of severs down my spine. Wow, severs! With his hands holding my lower back as we danced. His shan't become stronger as his body was touching mine. His eyebrows contract so strong that I had to look away and landed on Tilly, who looked to be doing the same thing as me but clearly franking out over me. Looked like her eye were going to pop out of her head. She hinted over to me and mouthed, the word silently. Just dance with him as her eyes widen, looking at me. I look back at him, his eyes still not off me. I lift my hands up around his body. I don't know what happened, but something took over me. Maybe it was the liquid courage. I was drinking, but I felt confident in myself. Wow. When you have nothing, you felt confident, bro. And I went with it. तकदीर जैसे मिला है गाना ही याद नहीं क्या करूँ कहाँ है आई वॉज वेयरिंग हॉट आउटफिट no I look back I don't for me it was drink I feel confident in myself. I was wearing a hot outfit. The room is dark with loud music and I felt confident. And I went with it. Flanny and were Flanny and were dancing together. Were W-E-R-E. Flanny and were dancing together, our hands going over each other and grazing each other's skin softly. You look incredible tonight. Flanny lowered his head so he was saying it in my ear. His hot breath brushed against my skin, sending me goosebumps to form all over my skin. To form. Blood rushes to my cheeks, and I started to feel really hot. You don't look too bad yourself. I joke around, knowing he already knows how hot he is. It's not like he need me to tell him. Oh, thank you. He say, raising his eyebrows in a flirtatious way. अच्छा flirtatious, flooding ways. His grain grew. ये grain क्या है बे? Grain, GRIN, green. इसको लिख लेते हैं GRIN, grind. Did you want to G before finally could speak again? I feel someone bump into me from behind and the bump into Flinley afterward. I immediately knew who it was. Something just come over me, just like how I felt up in the bedroom when I was getting ready. I am over being treated like nothing, just like how I felt up in the bedroom when I was getting ready. I am over being treated like nothing. Well, can you piece off? I say rather quickly, but I just glare at him and I see he is not alone. His hands holding on to the Brunet's Burnet's hand. He turns around and so does she. They both look at me up and down, his eyes glaring at me with angry, as the brunette girl was just eyeing me off with disgust. His cheekbones even stronger and more defined with the dark lighting. He was a little bit taller than Flanny, him, and Flanny glared at each other. I think Flanny was giving me the green light to defend myself. Make me, he shrank back at me. He snarked, S-N-A-R-K-D, back at me. His lip lightly, C-U-R-L-E-D, curled up with anger and his jaw tightened after he spoke. Make me. I'd rather not speak with you any more than I already have. I spat back at him, both of us just glaring at each other. Flanny's eyebrows raised at me standing up for myself. I suppose no one is used to me defending myself or even talking in general. I started to spot people in crowd near us, listening in on the conversation. Thought I told you not to come. He stepped forward towards me, his eyes turning dark, letting go of the Bernstein hands. Her face dropped. It's like she depended on him. That's her only happiness is him showing her attention. Okay. And last time I checked, you weren't my partner. You weren't my parent. I questioned him with a bite of attitude and a little bit of a bit of attitude. A bit of attitude. कहो कहो कहाँ क्या a bit of attitude. Where is that? And a little bit of green pulse over my lips. As I see Tilly, Frankie, and Adira stop dancing and start looking at me. They honestly looked shocked that I was speaking with such attitude. Their mouths left open a little bit. Yeah, because if I was your parents, I probably wouldn't be here right now. Would I? He spoke nastily towards me, but his sly wings is what made my heart sink. I think for anyone else standing in the room wouldn't understand. They probably think he just meant because why would my parents be at this party? But as soon as he winked, it's like I just immediately knew. I immediately knew that he was meaning because my parents aren't alive anymore. Since I escaped, but how does he know? It's like I could feel my heart beating through my chest with how quickly it feels when he said that. There was pain in my chest. I could get rid of it. I had nothing to say to him. I didn't know what to say to him. Just leave. I had finally spoke. As he shook his head towards his brother, all I hear from Landon was a scoff and he rolls his eyes. Come on, come on, is all he says as he turns away from me and grabs a hold of the Burnit's hand and starts walking back through the crowd and quickly disappeared into the pool of dancing bodies. The music still the music still filled the air, but I needed a couple seconds to gather myself. Flanny came over to me and hugged me. I'm sorry for my brother. He spoke softly but loud enough to be heard over the music. I don't know what got over him. He say, shaking his head tightly. He stopped as he looks into my eyes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's not let him ruin your night. Till he jumps from behind me and straddles me. It honestly made me laugh and take my mind off him. You were right. I don't want to let him win. What should we do? I asked, looking around me. Tillian Flynn standing next to me, and Frankie and Adira in front of us. I say, let's grab another drink and head to the couch. Frankie suggested to the group. We all look around and collectively agree and start to move into the crowd. Then go, thank God, because I don't want to suggest it, but my legs were about to break if I did any more dancing, said Tilly. We all collectively laugh. I say we play a game on the couch. Azira say with a deviling smirk. Oh my god! Truth or dare! They all shout in unsown and excitement. What's truth or dare? And we have only 6 minutes left for 1 hour. But we have just completed our 27 minutes. And we are now on our 25th page number. And this is being read by 0 people. What the hell, bro? I must see how many. We have 25. One, two. We are. We have to read to 20, 44. 44 means we must have to read the all day. Like we must to read for more 1 more weeks so that we complete this novel, and then we start reading our new novel, teen romance fantasy, or blood and silk, or the great below. We can read anything. I must be on my time. Let's read it. The circle of people playing this game was way too big. Mostly my friends, but a few other strangers joined as well. The two couch were sitting across from each other, people sitting all squared together. Red cups were scattered on the floor and in people's hands. The music still thumping in the background and continuously buzzing of people's conversations. Tilly explained to me the rules of truth and or dare. Although it was pretty self-exploration explanatory. My plan of attack is to stay as quiet as possible so I don't get picked. Easy, right? You two leave, the deep voice cut me out of my throat. Landon was standing in front of two people I hadn't seen before. The two people just hopped off the couch and left. The two boys genuinely looked scared as they disappeared into the dancing crowd, leaving room for Landon to sit. Of course, he needs to spot for himself across from me. He fell into the couch with his legs spelled out comfortably, taking a large gulp. Gulp means swell, kuch peena, from his red cup. Flanny and Tilly were sitting next to me, Flanny to me right and Tilly to my left. Adira and Frankie were standing next to the couch with a few other strangers, and Henry and Alex were sitting next to London. Wow, Landon, not London. The tension lifted in the room once everyone had their seats and spot for the game. People's eyes darting at each other, waiting for going to make the first shot. The flashing light and buzzing sound continue in the room. Okay, I'll go first. A stranger jumped up proudly with a devious grin. That's Kelia. By the way, Frankie Flanny sweetly lets me know by whispering in my ear. Okay, Landon, truth or dare? She asked him, her eyes beaming towards him. She also has a sacred but not so sacred curse crush for Landon. Flanny counted in my ear with a smile so no one else could hear. Easy, dear, he said calmly without a worry. I dare you to finish your drink, she said with excitement. He slightly rolled his eyes and huffed. He sit up from his relaxed position from the couch. He lifted his hand up, his hand up with the red cup and bring it forward to his mouth. I could see the cup with 3/4 full with liquid, but that didn't phase him. Wow. His lips warped around the plastic cup and he started chugging. The people playing the game started chanting, chug, chug, chug. He was almost finished, and the liquid started dripping down his lips and down his jaws slowly. Once he finished the tipped when he finished tipped the cup upside down to show that it was empty. ऐसे करके tipped. He quickly got one of the girls standing around to get him another drink. Alright, let's spice things up. I hear Alex prop up from his seat. I sneak down lower in the couch, trying to hide away, not look eyes with anyone I can if I can help it. I really don't want anyone to pick me. Who knows what they will ask me or make me do? Octavia, of course it's me. Truth or dare? Alex followed up with the heart thumping questions. Truth, I said nervously, but also a little fairy in my chest from the drinks I have shackled since sitting here on the couch. Boring! I hear from multiple people, even friendly auntie sitting next to me. I roll my eyes. Fine, I'll do dare. I say, taking a deep breath as I look at Alex, wondering with what he has for me. I'm in a mixed mindset of nervous yet excitement. This is my first real night for life myself. My first ever party. I still want to enjoy it, but my heart is aching with nervous as well. He looks around the group people playing the game. I could see all the idea popping in his head. I dare you, he paused, making the weight everyone worries. Sit on Landon's lap for the next 3 rounds. He says, showing 3 fingers from his right hand. For 3 rounds! The whole group reacted together with excitement. They all looked pleased with what Alex gave me, clearly adding excitement to the game. Everyone except Flanny and, of course, his brother. I shake my head in response, no, and take a last gulp from my strong drink. Come on, girls, a dare is a dare. Tilly laughed and nudged me with a friendly wink. I looked to, I looked to my right to see Flynn. See Sorta just shrugged his shoulder but seemed slightly down about this dare. Seriously, can't come up with another one. I asked the group and another collectively groan from the group again. Don't act like you won't enjoy it. Landon spoke with a couch. Na, C-O-C-K, cocky tone, and a smirk cheap creeping on his lips. Don't flatter yourself. I bite back quickly. Oof! The group say after I shut him down. I don't even realize where this confidence is coming from. Well, probably the liquid courage in my system. I huff as I stand up from my seat and slowly walk over to Landon. He takes a sip from his cup before I reach his lap, his eyes staying on me. He didn't look excited, he honestly looked bored. I swiftly sit myself down on his lap, his black pants soft on my skin, but his legs were so strong. I I positioned myself so I don't have to touch him anymore than I needed to. I crossed my leg as I sit on his lap, adjusting myself to get comfortable, my back slightly leaning on his chest. कैसा कैसा स्टोरी है बे? He shot SORTA. He shot a GRONS. He shot a groans as I moved. Oops! Don't didn't think torture was a part of the rule of truth or dare. He mumbled grumpily and ever so slightly, so I was the only one that could hear. I looked back at him with disgust. Don't act like you are not enjoying this. I say with a grin, playing at his words he said to me only moment ago. His jaw chinkled hard with annoying. He took yet another sip from his drink, just with more anger this time. Settle down, new girl. The second felt the second felt like hours sitting on his knee. We didn't speak a word to each other. His jaw chinkled the whole time. He avoided any eye contact and subtle subtle little movement to adjust himself every now and then. 15 minutes ago passed and we were up to the third round since sitting on Landon's lap and beyond excited to get off. The third dare finished as Tilly was dared to kiss a stranger on the dance floor. She didn't she did it confidently, but as soon as she was done and sat back down, I heard. That's third round. Jenny spoke up rather quickly, looking straight at me. Finally, Landon whispered under his breath. I digged my hand into his legs to help myself up. He slightly groaned at my movement. I stand up and dust myself off and walk back over and sit down next to Flanny. Flanny, you have been responsible quite during the whole game. Henry speaks up with a grin. Truth or dare? Dare, he replies. I dare you to do 7 minutes of heaven with the person you choose. 7 minutes of heaven with the person of your choice, but just don't say me, Henry jokes, flirting his eyes flirtlessly. The group laughed, but then wait for his response. Even though the music was still blaring, though the room and flashing lights hitting though us, it's like I went quiet. That was until Flanny turned to me, look at me. His eyes hit mine, and a little smile creeps into his lips. I choose Octavia, he says to the group. The heat rises to my cheeks so quickly. The group cheers, and it mostly just the girls. Tilly, Adira, and Frankie, all smiling and egging me on. I remember Tilly mentioning to me with 7 minutes of heaven was before we played Truth or Dare. I mean, only if you want to. He adds to it. It felt genuine as well. But with the alcohol is my system and changing the way I think and the action I take I want to. Flanny looked so good. tonight. And why not? I have experienced nothing in my life, so why not? I nod my head. Yeah, I do, I say. The group collectively shout, "Oh!" as Flanny stands up and offers his hand to help me up. I put my hand in his hand and in his, and he helped me from the couch. I stand up and he doesn't let my hand. As we start walk away from the group, my eyes fell onto Langdon's accidentally. He looked mad. His eyebrow forward and his jaw chinkled. गुस्सा में. The coolest wasn't far away, and the group could see it from the couch. Don't have too much fun, Octavia, Tilly shouted out with a laugh, followed closely by everyone in the group. I would I wonder what will happen in 7 minutes of heaven. खत्म हो गया तो बड़ा जल्दी खत्म हो गया हो. इतनी जल्दी कैसे खत्म हो गया हो? हमको लगा बड़ा होगा. 26. We are on 26, and now guys it's time 11:14 and we must to leave. So goodbye here. If you like my video, if you enjoy my video and my live stream, do hit subscribe button, like my channel, like my video, and comment whatever you want to improve in me. So I try it on another videos. Goodbye, good you. Thank you. Jai Sri Ram, Jai Sri Ram. Have a good night. Have a good life with your good